In my last few videos, I have touched on the subjects of reptilians, reptoids, shapeshifters, and that is mainly due to the fact that we have big media pushing out this Harvard narrative, this Harvard agenda, that we have evolved intelligent dinosaurs living among us. Now, again, I am not saying that directly. That is a direct quote from a Harvard study, a Harvard theory. Big media, Harvard, they believe that this is some new, impressive, grandiose information that they are releasing to the public. But the idea of reptilian shapeshifters goes back for decades. There have been people that have come out stating that our politicians, people in Hollywood, even the royal family are lizards. When it comes to the royal family, even Princess Diana has made the claim that the royal family are not human. David Icke, a big supporter of the reptilian theory, took this claim as proof that the royal family are lizard people. Whether Princess Diana meant that these people are actual reptilian shapeshifters or they're so cold-hearted that they can't be human, we will never know. But no matter what she may have meant, there was a very strange article posted by the official royal family website back in 2016. Make no mistake about it, thankfully we have websites like the Wayback Machine. We do have actual proof that this does come from the official royal family website. Well then, what am I talking about? Back in July 5th, 2016, there was an internal document from Buckingham Palace that briefly acknowledged on the royal family website that Queen Elizabeth is not human, but rather a shape-shifting reptilian. Now, this article does not use the words reptilian or shapeshifter, but the document refers to the Queen and royal household as different than humans, and that people are seeing them in their true form. When the internal document was published on the official royal family's website, making such claims that Queen Elizabeth was some kind of shapeshifter, it was quickly deleted that same day, but not before alert internet users captured screenshots of the extraordinary article and proof that the press release did appear on Google. What is understood that this press release was a highly classified internal document released accidentally, designed to be released in case of an emergency. For example, if the Queen was seen shapeshifting by thousands of people at a public event and the demand for an explanation became too much to ignore. Palace staffers have acknowledged that more and more people are catching glimpses of the Queen in her reptilian form, and the statement was prepared in advance. So basically, this is some kind of last-ditch effort that was only supposed to be released when the timing called for it. And I do believe these people, not just the royal family, but also politicians and those in Hollywood, do have multiple emergency excuses prepared just in case something goes down and the public sees it. For example, that weird article about Kate Middleton's mother that came out around the same time that Kate Middleton disappeared, where her mother was involved in this horrific car crash. Kate Middleton would not be seen for quite some time because she would be busy taking care of her mother. Well, Kate Middleton's mother was never in a car crash, and I guess they decided to go with the cancer route. Anyway, I'm sidetracking, but there was a snapshot saved of this article on the official royal website. And again, the press release does not use the word reptilian, but does refer to the Queen and other members of the royal household as different to humans, and acknowledges that humanity has evolved to a point where more humans than ever before can see these others in their true form. This goes back to 2016, and this greatly reminds me of those people on the plane that were freaking out over seeing things that were not real, MFers that were not real, and so forth. This also reminds me of demon face syndrome. This also reminds me of these articles coming out about these Harvard theories where these aliens or these evolved form of a dinosaur are now living among us. I am sure back in 2016, something like this would just be seen as too crazy to believe, and people would just ignore it. People would just scoff at it. But given the fact as to where we are now, everything that has taken place between 2023 and 2024, this seems a little bit more on point. So then what does the article say? Well, again, the article is titled "Queen Seen by Her Subjects in a Different Form." and it goes on to say that the Queen has ruled for longer than any other monarch in British history, becoming a much loved and respected figure across the globe. Her extraordinary reign has seen her travel more widely than any other monarch, undertaking many historic overseas visits, known for her sense of duty and her devotion to a life of service. She has been an important figurehead for the United Kingdom and the Commonwealth during times of enormous social change. Earlier this week, the Queen was seen by thousands of people in a form they are not acquainted with. We seek to reassure the public that the Queen is still their queen and remains the respected and loved figure they have always known. While she may not be human, she is a devoted leader and monarch, and she believes her subjects will grow to accept her and her family for what they are. Quoted as saying, "I pay tribute to the commitment, selfless devotion, and generosity of spirit shown by my millions of human subjects, and I fully expect them to digest this news in a mature and humble fashion. Nothing has changed. Together we shall march on." Now listen to this. Again, this was back in 2016, and this is something I also questioned in one of my recent videos when it comes to Harvard talking about evolved intelligent dinosaurs. I said, well, why don't they just use the word reptilian? Now this article going back in 2016 says, all senior palace staff are aware the Queen is different, but protocol does not permit them to use the word reptilian in her presence. There is a tact understanding. We accept it. Her differences allow her to rule absolutely and with authority over humanity, the palace staffer said. This website also provides screenshotted proof of evidence that the official royal press release appeared on Google. These records have since been removed. Now here's the thing, these screenshots may not be sufficient proof for everybody because some people still do believe that screenshots can still be manipulated. So then let's put this URL in the Wayback Machine, and as you can see when you search this URL actually does exist. Back in July 5th of 2016. This is a link that does directly go to the official royal family website. So this link where it does say the Queen seen in a different form in 2016 does indeed exist. If you click on the link or put the link in your search bar, it will take you directly to the royal family website, the official royal family website. And as you can see, it says that the requested page could not be found. So this article was indeed taken down, with this link again tracing back to the official royal family website. So this did indeed exist at one time. So it does indeed look like they had something prepared when it came to some kind of sighting involving Queen Elizabeth. But I guess they figured because we do live in a day and age of AI, this was no longer needed and they can just blame it on AI. They can blame it on Photoshop. They can just say that these group of people who caught this on camera were just TikTokers just trying to get clout and fame. And honestly, we would never know. We would truly never know. And thus, it would just get swept under the rug. This website also gives the accounts of others like Putin, Princess Diana, among others, when it comes to Queen Elizabeth not being human. Let's go ahead and take a look at Putin's account of the Queen. British media reports criticized Vladimir Putin during a 2014 visit to the Queen because of his refusal to help the monarch down the stairs and because he generally kept his distance from her. But 2 years later, Putin has revealed why he kept his distance from Queen Elizabeth at the gathering. He told close associates and aides that he was alarmed when the Queen showed her true reptilian bloodline colors by shapeshifting a number of times while he greeted her. He claimed that the Queen shifted between reptoid and human form 3 or 4 times while meeting with Putin. According to Putin, when the Queen revealed her underlying reptilian nature by shapeshifting, her face turned scary with evil-looking slit eyes and a long dragon-like snout. Her skin also turned a gray dishwater color. He also saw the old monarch shapeshifting when Obama and New Zealand's Governor General helped her down the stairs. Putin said that when Obama held the Queen, her hands turned reptilian green and scaly, and when she smiled, she revealed sharp and spiky reptilian teeth that glistened evilly. Putin accused the Queen of shapeshifting repeatedly as a warning not to mess with her, as the high priestess of the world-ruling reptilian Illuminati clique. You can go ahead and read the other accounts yourself. I will leave the link to this website in the comment section below. I'll go ahead and pin it. Now look, do I believe Putin's account or not? I don't know. But if there is some kind of non-human intelligence and intelligence that's not human, and they are mingling with humanity, they are among us, there's no doubt about it that they would be in the ruling class. But look, when it comes to news, media, the powers that be, when they're making these articles where they say that there are things living among us, when they are constantly talking about aliens and things of that nature, demon face syndrome, they are mentally preparing us for something. They are mentally preparing us for some kind of sighting. With all these talks, and they are really ramping up, they know something that we don't know. But what they know, I am sure we are going to be seeing very shortly. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this channel and you want to see more, please subscribe. If you're already subscribed, please like, as any engagement does help the channel grow. Once again, thank you so much for your support.